Hey everybody. Not many of you showing up for today's training. That's okay. I'm just going to do a quick message again like we've done in the past when you guys were all busy. But I just wanted to get one message out today. I've been having this conversation with a couple of other people the last 2 days actually about this idea of what makes a business social, right? Okay, so I don't know how many of you are familiar with this show. It seems to fall on deaf ears for a lot of people, but for people at least my age and older, I think this show is iconic, and it is very. So the show is Cheers, and it's about this bar in Boston it's frequented by a crowd of misfits, basically people that just they fit in just there. But that's not the important part. The important part is that is where everybody knows your name. Okay, and so what I want to do is I want to just kind of illuminate social media with that being the premise. Okay, so on Cheers, you have characters that as they walk in the door, everybody in the bar, which is a lot, right? Everybody in the bar goes, Norm, or Cliff, and they all say it in unison as the person's walking in the bar, and it kind of creates this feeling that everybody knows who that person is and has a relationship with them. Well, what I subscribe to and what I hope to train my clients to do is to generate that same type of environment in their social media efforts. I expect them to be able to create an environment on social media, whether it be on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Snapchat, LinkedIn, whatever the situation may be, where they can always be able to, as soon as someone walks in the door, whether for the first time or for the only time, they're going to know that person's name the next time they see them. So what it really means is that we're creating relationships online. It means that when your customer comes in, you've already had an opportunity to develop a relationship with them, either through conversations where they were just talking about your product or your service on Facebook or on Twitter, or whatever the situation may be, and you've gotten to know who they are, what they're all about, and when they walk in, you know their face, if only because it's the little avatar over their profile. But more to the point, they know you, right? They know you as a human. They know your business as either by its personification, which is your social media person, or you as the owner and manager, or even if you hire an agency to do your stuff, they should be able to recognize your business and the people in your business as being part of that business. So that's the idea behind the Cheers philosophy, where everybody knows your name. I want to kind of social media, and this shouldn't be a revelation, this shouldn't be anything new, but social media is one of those things that is a powerful, powerful tool to help break down those barriers that we put up between consumer and business. Okay, the consumer, the business is suspect of the consumer, right? Each of us is trying to get the better of the other. Well, in an environment that we relies on, like on Cheers, where everybody knows your name, the reason people keep coming back is because they've developed a relationship. Those relationships remove the barriers, right? It doesn't make it adversarial anymore. It makes it a cooperative between the consumer and the business owner. And so what I want my clients to understand is that they can be Sam Malone, the bartender, and when Cliff walks in, they already know Cliff. They already know what he's all about, all of his quirks, and they can interact with him in that way, right? Likewise, Cliff can come in and talk to Sam Malone in a way that it reflects a bond, a kinship, a certain amount of friendship involved in that engagement, right? And so that is what I want you to be using social media for. I want you to be using social media to share life, your experience, why you're in this business. I want you to explain to people the type of person you are and how you want to engage with people, and why you're so passionate about your product or your service, right? I want you to use social media for that reason. But also, when people interact with you, I want you to use this not as a customer service, I'm going to solve a problem, but as an opportunity to get to know that person on a much more personal level, on a level that, hey, when they walk in, you know what's going on about their kids. You know that they have a son in the military, and that he's going to be coming back in a couple of weeks. I want you to be able to talk to them about those types of things, develop these deeper relationships that only you, as a small business owner, as a medium business owner, can do, right? Because the ownership and the people at M&M's, they might have this great advertising and marketing communications group that is managing all of their social media and creating viral videos and creating cartoons and all of this, and they've got this incredible budget. But one thing they can't do, will never be able to do, is to engage on the same level that you can with your clients. Okay, they're never going to be able to talk to their clients face to face like I am with you, right? Or they're never going to be able to learn what it is that makes that client tick. They're going to use demographic information. They're going to use all this data and these number crunchers and these marketers to come up with that information. But they're never going to be able to console a client that comes in after their parent died, right? You, on the other hand, with your business and with your ability to interact with people, are going to be able to do that, right? And that's really with the power of social media. It's an opportunity for us to go back to the nickel and dime general store on the corner of Main Street, right? It's an opportunity to become, everybody knows your name. I hope you guys learn from me is that while the tools are fantastic and there's lots of great ways to get your message out and to communicate, I will hope that you learn from me that the best way to use social media is to be social first and a business second. Okay, social first, business second, and focus on relationships and community around your product or service, around your brand. Cheers. However that looks for your business, just create a place where everybody knows your name. I hope this is a useful training. I hope this is a useful message for all of you to learn and to capitalize on. I hope that you can take this to the next level and leverage it in all of your interactions on social media. So when you get engagement, you have a really great message to come back to them with and to enable you to get into deeper discussions. I hope that it colors the way that you create your posts so that when posts, they know who you are. They don't necessarily know what your product or service is, but they know you, right? And that message, I think, is going to have a lot more impact on the bottom line and your long-term success on social media than pushing product, pushing service, pushing all of these things that are the money makers of your business, but ultimately don't create that handshake, that hug, that cheers. So you guys have a great day. I'm looking forward to talking with you next week. If you have any questions in the interim, don't hesitate to reach out to me. You can email me at ben.anderson@gmail or at connectnow.com, or you can just check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, etc. And I'd be happy to chat with you about any of this. So looking forward to hearing from you guys again next week. Thanks. Bye.